Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be looking at the new guide of Muzen Cab, and have a little bit of a chat about the patch itself and my thoughts on that. So this new guide's a carry. He's got an interesting kit. I know there's a lot of disparity in opinion on him at the moment, with some people loving him, some people hating him. Um, and honestly, he can be a bit of both sometimes. So to get started, his abilities, his passive, he's got an ability called Bees. What that does, it adds a tick onto people, so it does damage over time, but at the same time, this is pretty minimal. His one puts up a hive, which gives him a buff. It gives him attack speed bonus, movement speed bonus, and HP 5 bonus. So having when he's around that, he can be more threatening. But the downside to that is the hive itself can be taken out in just one auto attack, so it's very easy to overcome. His 2 is his main power. It is a pretty big skill shot that applies bees, and does a pretty decent amount of damage on hit itself. His 3 is interesting. It adds to his kit, which I reckon is an interesting kit. I'll just watch right here. So 2 does a decent amount of damage and chips away. So that's a level 1 against another level 1, but still that just shows that he can do some damage. But at the same time, we're going to get into how it's not necessarily good. So, shooting, just usual meta, taking out the Harpies with Arachne, pretty easy. I'm going to be heading over to left lane with Athena, so we're going to go tank carry. Then Hell's going to solo, Hell's going to mid, and Guan's going to solo right. Right now, everything's pretty normal. Unlucky to get that Loki, which kind of sucked. That would have been great. So his 3 is it pours honey all over the ground, and if it's near a hive, it applies bees, so it does damage over time, resetting the timer the more they're in the honey. So this is a pretty good zoning technique, good area of effect, and it's good at just dealing out the damage to everyone around. His 4 is a straight skill shot, does a lot of damage, and it's pretty useful. It's pretty good, does a lot of damage. But the good thing about it is, if you pick it up after it drops, then it resets your timer from 90 seconds to 18 seconds, which is very good. The issue is it's kind of hard to get that, to pick up the stinger again when it's on the ground. So just then, we traded Hell for Loki. Might be good. Hell losing Hell's bad, but then taking out Loki's kind of good. Sobear keeps trying to grab me. He's not too threatening yet. Kronos is the threatening one, chipping me down like this, which isn't good, but I've got Athena to back me up. So I've got my hive set up, drop the honey. As you can see, the bees spread all over it. Now what you can see is it's chipping down the enemies right there. The way I see a Muzen Cab is he doesn't have that much kill potential. He's more of a supporty kind of carry where he'll chip them down, do a lot of damage over time, but he won't actually get the kills. So, so as you can see now, I'm just spraying the honey and it just chips away, wears them all down, but I'm kind of unable to get the kills at the moment. So everyone, people that like him say, oh, he does lots of damage, it's good, but he's mana hungry. That's what I'm doing now, picking up mana because it's draining pretty quickly. Everyone in the announcement video, when everyone saw him, everyone cried nerfs that he's going to be so overpowered, because in that announcement video, he was just insta-killing everyone. But as you can see right now, like, I'm chipping away, but it's not doing too much. Then again, I'm versing Sobek. Then other people have been putting out videos where he hasn't done too much. I know Squiddish says he's pretty useless. He doesn't really have anything. I'm just going to go back here, getting pretty low on health. But the way I see it is he does damage over time and then sets up kills for other people to get, which is very good. He has a good team presence. He's got a very good laning presence, as we'll see later and we have seen now. Not entirely sure how to build him. I think this game I just built pretty much physical power. It did end early before I could actually finish my full build, so I didn't get to finish that off. But you can build in full crit, most people do, as he's a carry. Um, Guan Yu saying the B's clear is stupid because we're versing an Muzen Cab over in right lane. Um, and yeah, I agree. His clear is pretty good, but that's his main thing. So I'm just gonna hang out here in left lane with Athena, get some farm on. Um, as you can see, I'm just trying to chip. Also, as you can see on the top right, I've got a decent amount of lag, so this is what it's like to play on Australian servers, basically every game. The lowest ping you're going to get is 260. So right now, as you can see, the minions are in the honey, and so it chips away over time. Um, and a lot of people question where it's better to use your 2 to clear or to use your 3 to clear when you're around a hive. The way I see it is 2 is probably better. 3 does work, but it's over time. 2 is more of a quick clear, and I kind of prefer it. See, the chip damage on the minions wasn't too much, but then the 2 just drops them down. So I'm just going to keep putting up the hives everywhere. Going to keep supporting Athena right now, fighting, attacking. So Sobek's getting chipped away, but it doesn't do too much. The stinger dropped over there that you can see, and the timer counts down. If I pick that up again, my cooldown time would go down to 18 seconds, which is good. So right now we're just going to continue to farm, continue to just level up. So the pressure, I don't know how that missed. That went straight through him. Whatever. So Sobek's teleporting in, gonna keep chucking up the hives, keep the pressure on. Honey, and it's chipping away. Athena's ulting in, so I've got to get a little closer. Nothing really happened there, kind of a whole lot of nothing. Can't really do much at the moment. Muzen Cab's very mana dependent, especially early on, so you can't do much. As you just saw then, Kronos just took out my hive in one shot. And luckily I've got another one here for the movement speed. So the idea is you keep a network of hives to get you to be able to move around the map quickly. But as soon as they start taking them out, you're kind of losing any kind of advantage you had. So as you can see now, I've got a hive there. It gets me out of base quickly. A lot of people have figured out the spacings between the hives. So you can actually get from the well to your lane pretty quickly if you manage the time. I've kind of put up a bunch. Not the best, but he's got pretty good rotation and movement with them if you have them set up. But he can only have a max of 8. So it does limit him. See, Kronos just chips it away. That's the main weakness. I can hold down the tower now with Athena gone by myself against these two pretty easily, just because I've got really good clear, so they're not going to do too much. So I've got Arachne coming in on the side now, looking for a gank. I'm going to press up a little bit. Arachne decided to run straight at them, which wasn't the best idea. Not a very strong gank right there. So now Arachne's just going to be hanging out in lane with me, helping to clear. And you see, they're kind of backing off a little bit. They know that my clear is good. They know I can put some pressure on and chip them down. So it's basically just you scare them. You get into their head. You keep chipping them away, and it's a constant pressure. Even though I'm not going to kill them, I'm just going to chip away, which for farming it leaves me in a much better position because I have the advantage. They're scared of me. They're not going to be up here as much. So I am pressuring a lot on Sobek. With Athena's help, I'm definitely going for it. Didn't get my bees onto the honey, which would have been a definite kill. Now I'm just chipping away. Put up the hive, instantly gets destroyed. Gonna try help Athena, try body block, not working. Slow, honey, get in front, Athena. Oh, get in front to protect Athena. Kronos just backs away because he's Kronos and he's invincible. But whatever. So we're just going to keep laning, keep putting the pressure on. Once again, I'm low on mana. Death's basically out, just trying to chip away at Kronos. Kronos getting body blocked by the minions. Great play. That was good. So that was really unlucky for Kronos. I can see I've got 2 on 1 and one's a Loki, so I'm getting out of here straight away. Using my hives for the speed boost to leave. Hell's in trouble, so I've got to try back her up. Full health though, she's okay. They're rotating back mid. Arachne coming over to left, she might run into them as she just did then, so she might be in trouble. Guan is still just solo laning, having fun over there on the right. So just, you know, finishing off boots, usual thing. Using the movement speed of them plus the hives, get back out there quickly, hopefully. And we're probably just going to go back to laning. So that's the main thing he does, is just, he's good at farming, and then he's good at putting pressure on the enemy team, but he doesn't really do a whole lot more. Drop another hive for a speed boost to get over there quickly. I'm going to try to steal this from Athena. So bees onto everything, getting the chips. Think I got one, maybe two. Um, Still, good farm, good farm. I'm kind of... My level is okay right now, so the more I farm, the better it goes. Bees didn't get attracted then, which sucked. Kronos is now pressuring me super hard. I'm in trouble. And there's a death. So he's got no escape, which kind of sucks. He's got his hives for the speed boost, which can get him out of situations, but that's only if you have the time to turn around and move and get ahead of people. If you're actually getting pinned down like that, then you're kind of screwed, especially if you get stunned. So CC is very good at him because there's not much he can do to overcome it. His 3 doesn't really work very well as a slow to try and get ahead of people. I'm not sure how I feel about the 3. It's an interesting aspect to his kit. It's a good zoning technique when used with Hive, but yeah, with the Hive, but as it by itself, it's pretty useless. The speed on it, no, the slow on it is kind of crap, I reckon. It doesn't do a whole lot. So without the bees getting attached, it's almost not worth it, really. So, I don't know. It's kind of bad. You're going to drop them. Bees are just attached. Going to pressure the Sobek. You can see it's not really doing a whole lot of damage. So, if you build him crits, he can crit and attack speed. He can deal a lot of damage with his auto attacks. But at the same time, with Australian servers, it's kind of hard to hit auto attacks most of the time because they're not shooting off when you want them to shoot off. So he just destroys my hive then, whatever. Too easy. I'm going to spew the honey everywhere. That's something cool. You can just spray it all over the place and cover a lot of area. Very good for zoning, very good for spreading across a team, especially in a team fight. That's probably his redeeming quality. He does have a pretty big area of influence. See, Kronos just directing straight at the hive, destroys it. There's not a lot I can do now. So, me and Athena are just going to be hanging out in lane. I got that clear there. That's going to chip them all down. Kronos is kind of just tickling me at the moment, and Sobek's not landing his dashes, which isn't going well for him. So Athena's going in. I'm going to support her. Chip down Kronos over time. Sobek is scaring me right now with his ult. So I just have to leave. I have to get out there. I'm way too low on mana, way too low on health. But if there's a big team fight, I just have to sit here and poke away at the background so I can do that. That's what I'm going to do. He can't escape. Get the kill, just auto attack. Good team fight. Good rotations by the rest of my team. Even though we just lost middle tower, as Aphrodite was fighting by herself. Guan Yu is fighting over there. He seems to be going pretty good though. Hopefully he wins that. I'm not sure. I can't remember if he does. So I'm trying to think about what to buy here. 'Cause I'm not entirely sure how to build him. What do I get? Jotuns. Okay, so getting some kind of mana item is always a good idea for any carry because they're very mana hungry. As you've seen, I've spent a lot of the time being out of mana. So it's always good to have some kind of mana, like mana pots or blue buff or something like that. A lot of people might get Transcendence. I probably wouldn't. The only person I'd get Transcendence on is Xbalanque, just because I reckon it's better, especially with his one. Jotuns, does it give me pen? It does give me mana, so that's good. And it's some kind of mana item, which you definitely do need. So we're going to keep pressuring Kronos. You can see the damage is decent. And the ult just nuked him right there, picked it up, and look at the countdown timer. It's ready. It's like, that's crazy good. The issue, so that's good in a 2v1. You will claim that back, and you will get the cooldown bonus. But in a big team fight, when it's all getting chaotic, it's kind of not going to happen. You're going to be screwed, and you're going to lose it. You're not going to get that cooldown reduction. So right now, we're probably not going to kill Sobek with Afro on him, dropping the ult, because we're actually dealing some damage. Are we going for it? Oh, Sobek's running in, but look at that health back from the Afro. So we're just going to sit back out and keep shooting. Our Athena's kind of low. Hell's good. If Hell could drop a heal, that would be nice. There you go. So that's good here. We're back up. We can still fight this. I can clear this pretty easy, especially with Hell, and boom, Hell takes it out, no problem. Right lane's kind of in trouble right now. Athena's going. I think Athena's going over there. No, they're just. That is a free tower. If they don't get that, I'm gonna be amazed. Wow. Okay. Hang on. Oh, Guan teleports in. Oh, good stuff, Guan. Arachne coming to support. Gonna get my mana back. I'm gonna go help out as well. Just because that tower is too low, and if they're already starting a team fight, the enemies might be low. They might be able to come in and get a kill. So we'll see. Loki's chasing down Hell, which is bad. Hell's got full health. She should be fine. Oh, Afro's as well. So I'm gonna turn over here, help out, chip away at Loki, just destroy him. He had absolutely no chance. So the damage is good. You can get kills, but if they're in full health, all you're gonna be doing is chipping away. Really. So he's got a pretty good team fight presence. That's about it. So Bees through the grab. That was pretty cool. Good play, good teamwork, good rotations. They had no chance. If it's a 3-on-1, we're going to win that. Kronos just bugging out. Whatever. He's gone. Kronos. Clear. Pretty good. As soon as you get like one more physical power item, that will basically instant kill a wave. Gonna tank. Teammates gonna tank this tower, which is good. Love it when teammates actually decide to tank a tower instead of just running away. So right now we're going pretty well. They're up by a 1,000 gold somehow, even though it's 12 to 5 kills. So I'm pretty sure their Muzen Cab has been getting a lot of farm, especially solo lane. He's been putting in a lot of work, which is probably the reason because they're only up by a little bit. So gonna just keep the hives going for attack speed, for movement, so I can just get around, control the lane, just chip away. This Sobek doesn't want to press up. Look, one attack, gone. That's the downfall. Athena's fighting Kronos. Drop that. Honey, look at the damage. It's good, kind of good. He's getting chipped down. Boom, that, and he's almost dead. So if you chuck in the ult as well, a couple auto attacks, or another like someone else, one other power from another teammate, you're gonna get a kill. So he does have a decent amount of presence. Their Muzen Cab just came around, so let's see how he goes, because he's level 15. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna chip him down. Look at that, chipping everyone. Shots, shots, shots. Just die. One shot, not enough. So that sucked, but that was a pretty good team fight. He wasn't happy about that, even though there was help there. Athena died. I didn't see that, but we did pretty well then. We chipped them all down. We did a lot of damage. So clear, pretty decent. Archers are gonna die from that one shot. Look at that clear. Like that's pretty easy. No, there's nothing hard about that. So they've got 2 down, 2 on the right, I think, and Kronos is here. So it's pretty good. Middle tower might need it, or middle lane might need to get pushed back a little bit. Afro and Muzen Cab are just apparently just roaming around with just together. I haven't seen it that much. I've seen Afro roaming around with people this whole game, but they haven't really been doing too much so far. What am I going to pick up here? Quinn's Blades? No, am I? So this is going to get me some lifesteal, some attack speed. So that's pretty good. So right now, what have we got? We've got fights going in the middle, Kronos pushing left. Hopefully we get to that. Now he's got the tower. It's Kronos with his attack speed. Don't know why we're going to vote to surrender. We're doubling their kills. See, so in a team fight, you can shred. Just then, Kronos just got ripped apart, so that's good stuff. Let's look at something. Maybe Kronos' defense. Oh no, that was who was surrendering. Athena, for some reason. Athena's been having a decent game. I don't know why she wanted to surrender. Gonna pressure Sobek. Oh, he dashed into it. That was so unlucky. Oh well. Okay, so it chipped him down a little bit. I think he's probably building a bit of physical defense. Chip away. I don't know where that shot went out. Ult. Oh, this one. So this is where my aiming gets really bad, and the lag doesn't help either. Sobek, Master of Dukes, gonna hit him. Got him. Got him. So that was pretty close. that was some good wiggles by Sobek, because the crit was taking me out a little bit, but he had no chance that whole time. So talking about the patch, while I got a free moment from not fighting, I kind of like what they've done with the map. They made it a little bit bigger. The fog of war is the same thing really, even though it's grey, not it's kind of lighter, so that's fine. I like it. The thing I don't like is that they've taken out the timer or the game time from the right, and they've just got it up at the top now. Don't like that. So I had a jungle match right after this, and I had no clue about the times for mid camps and stuff like that, because I was so confused by not seeing the clock there. Now I know, but I don't know, it's more annoying. It's not just on your screen. You have to look like up and away for it for just a second, which I know that's like not too bad, but it was kind of annoying at first. Sure, I'll get used to it. It's not the worst. So, team fight, big presence, and what do we got? 3-on-3. Gonna drop back a little bit because they see the pressure, so they're gonna drop back. They're being smart about it. They're gonna play defensively. Our whole team's going pretty well. So their Muzen Cab is 3ing. So look at that clear. That was pretty decent clear. He is level 17 though. And I'm not sure what his build is. But when they're standing in the honey and the bees just keep resetting their damage, you do actually do a lot. So I'm going to help Guan. Me and Guan can take this Sobek probably. See, look at the slow. It doesn't slow a whole lot. It's probably like 5-10%, I'm not actually sure. But it's not really that useful as a slow. It's only good as a zoning team presence tool. This Sobek just keeps battle charging out. Getting chipped. Is he going to die? So Kronos, nah, no chance. Kronos isn't having a great game right now. He probably needs to buy a little more defensive items. And he's level 13, so he's a bit low at the moment. And there's the surrender. So that was pretty good. Didn't really do too much. Well, it didn't feel like I did. I had a pretty good game, but that's the thing about him. He's just kind of there and keeps chipping away. Alright, so thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it gave some kind of idea to the god itself. And it's just going to drop to my stats for the last bit, and you can have a look at what I've done. Alright, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you later.